Come on. Break it down. What happened? Come on. What happened?
As a jet, I'm over my
Now we got me and my man Chubb Rock over this Prince Paul beat. Yo, Chubb, you started off, we gon' freak it. Come on.
Here we go. To the consumer and the kids who drop rumors for the man who sport Timberland and Dash Wade Pumas. Come back with some stuff you don't deny. If you try to act fly, then I'll pump you in your eyes. When I turn my ducats into Lee Power Yen, the gas from the past of the American friend. With your suits and your squaws and your fancy car, turn to bourgeois to invade the media. Take it and so call me the great ape. When I flow, people gotta say go home, Ricky Lake. Ape. Every cuisine and scheme from Jamaica. I like Spike, he's a kind of sporty 40 acre. I gotta have it, OJ, he gotta stab it. Start bailing with that Kato killing kid, the drug addict. If you miss me, don't kiss me with the tongue. Soon to come is my man Bismarck, the one.
La-da-dee, la-da-da. I like to say you know me as the human orchestra. Yeah, when you first heard me, I did meow, guaranteed the rockin', shockin', clockin'. Oh, I made you say ow now. You hear me rockin', you hear me clockin', you hear people jockin'. Is it because I'm like smart like Mr. Sprockin', Captain Kirkin? You know I'm workin', I'm bound to wreck your body. Go ow, I go berserkin'. You're always hearing, you're always clearing, you're always cheering. Hey, I'm disappearing like magic. I'm tragic. All of a sudden, you got to have it like Spike Lee. Hey, you know me as the original B, R-D, the M to A, the I get to R-K. I'm with the E. I'm not taking the dots effect, but I can mic check it. The original, here to rock and get respected. I'm Markie, yeah, the M is A-R-K. The man important rap king, and I'm here to stay. I'm down to wreck your body. I'm not here to scrub. I gotta pass it over until my man Chubb.
From the crisp, clear, effervescent point of the one, the unique critique from the crumb, me never done. I check them, then wreck them, let them fall into my spectrum. Then the funky booster kids, they squeeze like records. I become monolithic, then rip it, the remains I sip it. My hat I tip it, cheerio, kid. And here I go, off beat slackers, become platinum mediocre rappers with the corporate backers, then confuse the grab sag actors. The acoustic suits it, the voice juiced it, then boosted it, kind of grave dicks. Well, it should. Prince Paul produced it, we become bourgeois, superstar in unleaded fuel cars and hanging in bars, talking the tribe squaws. Girls fuck wild, child in the rubber dub style. Every girl love vulture, rock profile, smile at the camera, point your gluteus to the man. And before we start to smack out with my rubber band, I can tell that you need me. You don't want me to get haunchy, and me, I don't want to catch no HIV. So we'll protect you and me, but mainly me. If you don't want no rubber, then DEACE.
There's no way I'm just gonna be running around here doing shit without a condom on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just asking for trouble.
Mommy. Let's do it, come on. It's over now, see? Now he done lost the feeling.
Mommy.
See, we as a people, we gotta come together for a common cause. We gotta recognize.
What's a grave digger? Mommy, what's a grave digger? Mommy, what's a grave digger?
See, sometimes, I always say sometimes it happens dumb times.
Mommy, what's a grave digger? Mommy, what's a grave digger?
I had a nightmare that I slept for a light year, and 1,000 emojis that crawled inside my right ear. Then I found myself trapped inside of a circle, surrounded by 40 wicked women who was all dressed in purple. They promised they would harm the nations with the abominations, fortifications, indoctrinations of intoxications. It was at that moment I realized who was my opponent. It was God from Magog. He said he wanted to slay God. He brought his wrath from Ezekiel's 29th chapter, so they wanted to fracture my skull. They could capture my soul. My body got drawn to a life-lovely form as my essence tried to squeeze through the crack of dawn. But I got trapped in a void, watched on thousands of paranoid humanoids floating in space like asteroids. The pain in my head was excruciating. It must have been that dust that had been hallucinating. Now I was facing Satan, and he was debating with Reagan over who killed Kennedy. The true identity of the Holy Ghost Trinity and lack of masculinity. About to lose it, but I flash back to bloods dipped in honey. And the first jewels that I mastered when I learned 120 about who's the original biochemical father, the cream of civilization, the universal order. Gravedigga?
January, foes invaded my sanctuary with the Archbishop of Canterbury. To cause confusion, they drugged my plasma solution till I saw visions and illusions. My body hit the bottom of a dark black pit full of snakes with poisonous lips, swimming in piss. The smell was atrocious. I stood still, getting vexed, ferocious, and ready to kill. My soul was a vast animation of strife, like Job or the last temptation of Christ. As I acknowledged the blackness, survival tactics got active. My soul wore a full metal jacket, interrogated by jinns who penetrated my skin with pins to learn the secret of the grim. The fire that burns in my bosom like Jeremiah sparks through the dark from those who inquire.
Mommy, what's a Gravedigga? Mommy, what's a Gravedigga? Mommy, what's a Gravedigga? Mommy, what's a Gravedigga?
As you rotate on your axis, vaporize the sky, make it drop like solar faxes. Still amongst the solid liquids and the gases, steady building heat as the rain turned to ashes. Yo, became strung, stimulated with the drugs. I'm the potion, dwelling my brain cells, constantly in motion. I'm charged like a lightning bolt, caught in the note. A spinning black hole swallowed me like a throat. Yo, it felt like prison. The walls was a living organism that had mad curves like the wisdom, but it wasn't. Cause knowledge is the key to confusion. Man-made pollution. Child, I was abused with intrusion. Tossed in a hole, 6 years old. Let me go. At 12, I was a student enrolled. Cause now my degrees are passed to my youngest C. And when she stepped to my queen, she said,
Mommy, what's a Gravedigga? Mommy, what's a Gravedigga? Mommy, what's a Gravedigga? Mommy,
walking in the shadows, you realize that life is nothing but a form of animated death.
Mommy, what's a Gravedigga?
I had a nightmare, I had a nightmare, I had a nightmare.
no one can stop this flow from flowing on. The flow master of disaster with the sound that's going. Take a little shout out, Chubb, Dad, and Mom. For bringing me into this world of soul. I'm kicking root down, I put my root down. I'm kicking root down, I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. Yeah, how you wanna kick it? Gonna kick it root down. So how we gonna rock it? Gonna kick it root down. I'm bringing it on down, gonna kick it root down.
For shizzle, my nizzle, Prince Paul is on the whistle of stizzle.
I stare into the face of death and the fear that's so obvious. Wordplay is the way that I conquer it. Chivalry's not dead if the living honor it. I send a message to men on all continents. And this is my imperial decree to whosoever steals material from me. The MC who comes with new abilities in the same manner King David slew the Philistines. Cause when it comes to MCs, they leave you no choice but to destroy the embodiment of evil. Deadly force against the source of upheaval that seems to oppress and bring death to my people. The way to defy this death is to keep kicking rhymes until there's no rhymes left. The emperor takes the form of the giant dread, with the body of a man and a lion's head. In this dense urban jungle of great disorder, CD players, turntables, and tape recorders become the tools that I use to erase the borders between me and the secret and ancient order that I swore to protect and uphold. If you're looking for the bloodiest battle, you struck gold. From young to old, ripe and then rotten, I came to drop bombs like Osama bin Laden, using poisonous chemicals to shower fools. Ravenous animals devour fools. I build a giant robot to overpower crews, using pens and pencils like power tools. A 50-foot metal man named Lyrical will stand up to the bully and hit him in the jaw. Cause when I step in the door, it takes a minute for the emperor, senator, matador, minotaur, kicking bitterness to show it ain't sweet. Whether it's a dark cave or the middle of the street. Cause the only thing happening the next time we meet is the thrill of my victory and agony of your defeat.
Yo, now that was Prince Paul, man. That was my man Prince Paul for you all, you know what I'm saying? And we live. I mean, we are live. Do you understand me? I say, do you understand me, Trigger? Kick it. Kick it.
Listen, is that music I hear?
I'll take this rifle. Nobody's going to capture me again.
I think I'll go fishing and bring home a big one for supper.
You do that, son.
Yo, check this out.
Yes, look at the flowers. What are the plants? You are beautiful. That is so pretty. See the bees flying around, Dr. Octagon, paramedic fetus of the east with precinct from the church of the operating room with the strikes of force, scalpel since the Holocaust. I do indeed and greed, explore, meet the patients, back to rooms with the nurse with the voodoo curse. Holding up office lights, standing at huge heights, back and forth, left wing, swing to north, east and south with blood pouring down your mouth. I come prepared with the white suit and stethoscope, listen to your heartbeat, delete, beep, beep, beep. Your insurance is high, but my price is cheap. Look at the land. Blue flowers, growing by the purple pond. See the polka dots. Blue flowers, growing by the purple pond. Yellow index. Blue flowers. Blue flowers. Holding bags on down right from the hospital. It's a patient's work to keep the germs off the turf. Cybernetic microscopes to metal antidotes. 2 telescopes that magnifies eyes of a roach. 3 computers, a cup of coffee, planet with my hand and astral planet detached. Turn on rare foggers. Cut the light on the kid and turn it right on. Supersonic waves combine and burn his brainwaves. I see the mascot of evil. He's not Knievel. Shakespeare's gone. Don't even think about him. Yes. As I go into the park, I see blue flowers. It's raining green by the pond. Blue flowers. It's totally raining green and pouring. Blue flowers. I smell the bees and the birds. Blue flowers. Different aspects of life. Blue flowers. I come prepared with the white suit and stethoscope. Listen to your heartbeat, delete, beep, beep, beep. Your insurance is high, but my price is cheap. Look at the land. Blue flowers. Growing by the pond. Look. Blue flowers. Growing by the pond. Look. Yellow. Blue flowers. Growing by the pond. Look.
Death, perhaps, but of love. That ugly image? Her face is so twisted with hatred. Those 4 arms.
Yes, and the heads of 2 of those arms. The image carries replicas of severed human heads.
Rhyme-ass, lyrical, spiritual individual, receiving residuals while others remain criminals. Subliminal context, erotic like sex. What's next? Niggas get vexed and perplexed, spin out of shape as I begin to break necks and cash checks. Sons know what's next. The hex is voodoo, because you know how I do. You do. Your style will get swept up just like poo-poo. Drink you. Maybe some strength will come to you, but until then remember the examiner is on cue to the masses. I have extinguished many asses with glasses and lenses. Niggas driving big business as my mind assimilates and also eliminates. For sons who perpetrate, you might as well masturbate. No reason to hesitate, cause I will eliminate. You're doubting my skills, cause I'm real, I will demonstrate. Basically, what we have to do is put together this lyrical chemical. Dr. Pinos, I hope you're with me. I'm with you. Pass me the beakers so we can roll. There you go. Now, I'm gonna get this green powder. I don't quite know. Be careful, this thing. Watch this out. You smell that? Yeah. Did you fart? Oh my God, man. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Anyway, back to the 6th grade. Okay. Magnificent, mystical, style status critical, subliminal, liquid nitrogen mixed with chemicals, incredible, flame resistant, rhyme retardant, high explosive, skin corrosive, metabolics. I'm going for the throat, niggas lunging for the juggler, causing total chaos. For the second time I beat the smuggler. Original, lyrical, metabolic, mystical, hyper to get biblical, rhyme style, the ritual, dead zone, habitual, white niggas predictable, style status delectable, confident, get the testicle, thoughts, unsuggestible, battles were undigestible, metabolics, baby, which means we're too technical. Basically, Metabolics is here to deliver an experimental serum. Isn't that right, Dr. Bimos? That's right, Dr. Dick. How do you feel about that, Dr. Skips? Oh yeah, Metabolics.
Lyrical chemical.
Okay, now we're to the final stages. This is just about ready. Pass me the Bunsen burner over to your left, Dr. Bimos. Yes, the Bunsen burner. Ooh, it's hot, it's hot. Watch yourself. Give me those oven mittens. Oh, thank you. Now, we're gonna pour it into this jar. Be careful, hold the jar straight. Be careful. Hold it. Hold on. Don't let it burn you. Hold on. What's that smell?
Did you wash your ass today?
I'm sorry. It's pretty early. Had a late night last night. God. Whoa, it's bubbling. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, shit. It's forming. It's a lyrical chemical. Oh. Yeah. Shout out time. That's right. Brooklyn, East New York in this house. Long Island's in this house. That's right. Mr. Dead, you feel me? Metabolics, Big Pat, Bimos the Overseer, Professor Prince Paul, my wife, Little Dead, Mel the Henchman, Phoenix Flames, The Vandal, all my niggas over by the pool hall. Sound records in the house. That's right. Logan Love, nigga, Ching Ching, and Uli fucking ooh.
Yo, what's up? This is DEL. Man, I was listening to these two cats on the street, man. They was talking about which MC was the livest, right? This one cat was like, man, DEL, he's so tight, right? The other one was like, DEL, he hella weak. I'll never buy his shit. I was sitting there amazed, like, man, I gotta hit the studio, man. Come up with some new shit. But I need somebody that got the power and grace. The gifted one. I had to go to my man Prince Paul. Hit him over the head with this. Dell, my main brain function is gang busting. I aim tough and scrumptious gumption despite your assumptions. I like lumping up dumb cuffs with abundance. Rhyme reservoirs that glitter like a gun bust. Obnoxious the coppers and fake hip hoppers. They bite my ski and try to doctor my crosswords. For the highest offer, I plot the Oxford poetical postures and gotcha. Like the shocker, nocturnal burning herbals playing turbo graphics. Federal Reserve your cabbage, you don't deserve to have it. Curb your habit of fictional plus and fairy tales. I know you very well and rise to the top like Ariel. Periscopes up when I look up. Landmine logistics, the digits ain't listed. I flood cupboards with natural disorder. Cause when I hit the doja, I switch over. I sit cobras amongst your rosebud. No buzz, not even for 500 pounds of Folgers. Could get you a pass, you stiff in the ass. Pay attention to class, cause if you do that, you might get it in focus. Didn't you know this mission is hopeless? Pitiful poet, didn't get no win. My signature slogan, splitting you open, hitting the doja. You don't know, you better listen closer. Focus your mind. My rhyme quality quantum on when gone to lunch, and you could come along with us. My syllable savvy, gravities entrapped in captains with brain teasers, so pack your aspirin. Burn, baby, burn, get chaffed and blackened like charcoal, but also subtract the saccharin and cheesy packaging. We be trafficking the contraband on the plantation after we break in. No faking, no waking, shaking your mind with blatant basement bombshells that keep strafing. Have faith in me and Paul with weed. I freeze the remedial and eat them like a Peter Paul. Beat them all fair and square, prepare for static. I'm charismatic from hair to fabric. Avid aviator when I face invader with divine sax. I leave your mind and your spine tapped. Face the music, embrace the true sense of pain when I stomp your brain and leave shoe prints. If you hot, then I'm the cool and I rule with ironclad manacles and trap you in a pack zone. Get it in focus. Didn't you know this mission is hopeless? Pitiful poet, didn't you know it? My signature slogan, splitting you open, hitting the doja. You don't know, you better look closer.
Repeated rejections can cause cause one to become quite discouraged.
Focus your mind. When I'm up on the track, it's a common fact I'm bombing that. Smash it like a pomegranate, better call it management. Venomist of cannabis, random sniffs, get you rambling. The ambulance will handle that, examine facts ferociously. You spoke to me like you close to me, like you folks with me, who you supposed to be? Next thing I know, you'll try to dose my weed. Toast to me, cause I broke the speed barrier. Apparent it is arrogance on your part. Short start the core operation. It's hard to face them, cause bars away to me in incarceration. I ain't into operations that ain't making me kick a cheese, give or take a G. Feel the nature's breeze on my naked knees, great for leisure. Do not disturb, I'll kick your keys to. Unleash the beast wars, take 3/4. When I leap forth, I resort to G-force. You better creep soft, watch where your feet walk. Or your profile me's chalked by the seesaws, retard. Coincidentally, simply raw. Fill out this entry form so we can get beyond the nifty song you diss me on. Now you the new contestant on my true confessions. Teach the youth a lesson they ain't used to getting. I got a team of writers like the king of fighters that never seem to tire. That's the reason why you gotta get it in focus. Didn't you know this mission is hopeless? Get up for poets, didn't you know it? My signature slogan, spitting you open. The doja, don't know ya. Listen closer, get it in focus. Didn't you know this mission is hopeless? Get up for poets, didn't you know it? My signature slogan, spitting you open. The doja, don't know ya. Listen closer. Focus your mind. Before I boot you in the cerebellum, make your brain drip out your nostrils. Asshole. Sup, Principal?
I don't think I have a problem at all. I've been married to the same woman for 22 years, and she's been a loving, romantic mother to me, and just a wonderful wife to her children.
I don't call me after 12, that's when I'm laying in bed home with a wife. I don't want that. Bother. No, in the morning either. Yeah, she punk, I got to get some love. Understand? I'm talking about all mine. Don't you wanna man like that? Blues explosion. Yeah. Don't you? Don't ya? Blues explosion, man. It's a Jehovah's Witness come knocking on my door on a Saturday. Give me one hand loose. I get high on a little love. High on a little love. Don't ya wanna man like that? Blues explosion. Good guy. Don't ya?
Your naked ass. Why, you little cunt.
check. Turn the mic up a little. Yeah. A little more, 'cause I gotta be kinda low on this one. Yo. As I start from scratch about this born suspect named Neat, a street legend. Pulling hits was his infatuation. From birth, his first spoken word was tech. So by the age of 12, you could guess what would dominate his conversation. He had a twin brother born 10 apart. One was dark, one was light, neither was right. Taking turns letting off shots to move crowds with the needle point aim and the infrared sight. So they ruled the night. His tone arm stayed tipped with the nickel plated. So even in the crossfire, they were never faded. It was debated that the steel play was overrated, but they negated all competitors to try to state it. Very few crossed the line and made it without a scratch. For every new batch, there was a new catch. Often, people ask Neek why his revolver wouldn't stop. He replied, everybody wants me in the coffin. His bitch ass tried to get live at the red light. He received 33 from a 45. By the green light, the change in his heartbeat tempo proved to Neek that nobody was exempt. So, he took his game from the PJ Centers to the clubs, constantly getting caught up in the mix, slipping through the fingers of the system, waiting in the cut to see who'll be the next man to try and diss him. Till one day, Neek was playing sniper again, quiet but deadly, picking off his prey from the roof when all of a sudden he had the illest vision. It got him amped. He stood up straight and started woofing. His twin bro simply had no idea the killer Neek was reevaluating his career, but his thought process made him defiant, equalizing similar victims from one major client. The concept hit him in the flash. There was much more to this lifestyle led than petty cash, but his brother just couldn't understand that every move they made was planned by the unseen hand. So Neek flipped the script from the new to next school, transformed the game and rearranged the rules. Self-employed, but Quest made a transition. Cornered the market by taking out your competition, but Neek's brother didn't have the same ambition. He'd rather catch his victims than his fellow suspects, but he agreed something had to change. So as they discussed this, he realized his life lacked poetic justice. So Neek's right-hand man broke left to become one of the well-known 5 Fingers of Death. Similar ends with new means of motivation, cause now it's volunteer work to vent his frustration. They both grew with time and skills became refined, but one saw it essential to read between the lines. They both like to see their prey dead, but one was addicted to seeing a pale body filled with lead. See, Neek's brother had a signature move, so folks would know he was the one out to get him. It's like he pulled the trigger to the rhythm, just to make you think that your fate was signed and sealed in permanent ink. And don't let the motive be anything more than cold-blooded, cause then they'll put 2 times the effort in the caper, with diamond tip shells that drop jewels in your dome. Pull out your heart and wrap it up in wax paper.
Yo, Gravediggaz, man, because we want to dig up the graves of the mentally dead. We just was lapping around one day, you know what I'm saying? It was at Paul House, right?
Yeah.
And we were trying to find a word that could describe our way of thinking. And, Gravedigga was the only thing that could really express it and describe our thinking.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid.
I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid.
The call of the wild, the black cats on attack. The smack you with the grizz drawn back. Suffering effects of years of oppressed. Got you running scared cause the way that I'm dressed. Gravediggaz, the battle with the snakes. Spooks taking off cause the force is awake. Ha! And now I'm on your back like a rash. Run. Yo, what you can't run from the blast. Looking from my window, a death, yo, here's a text. A threat is a black Gravedigga that can flex if you can. Come upon a land with the creeps. Watch how they sneak when you walk down the street. Look over your shoulder, who's that, the villain? The monkey on your back with the pitchfork that catch you off guard cause you're 6 foot deep in the heart. So don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid, no I'm not afraid. When I walk, cops follow like a raid. Ducking, they be dipping, disappearing like a swami. Plus I'm extra scared cause you voted Giuliani in the office. You don't want to caucus with me. in the elevator, so you hit the accelerator. In your walk, but I still follow like a hawk. Just to spite you in your racist thoughts. Plus patrolmen and taxi drivers are alike. Patrolmen pull you over and the taxis make you hike. But I'm fine, my rhymes could put your kids through college. So I don't really listen to your brainwashed garbage. Nappy-headed ones coming through, hit the mark. Craig G. Gravediggaz, don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of anything.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of
Don't
anything.
be afraid of the dark.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not afraid of
Don't
anything.
be afraid of the dark.
I ricochet like bing, bing, bing. Here comes the grip. Your shit is fictionary. You was tricked already. Look up a nigger and you pick up your dictionary. I bet your eyes bulge out at the fact that nigger is not a synonym meaning black. When the creator said, let there be light, it means it was black. Before that, there was night. And I am not afraid of the dark, but you could be. Maybe you should be. Cause of the guilt, the blood that you spilt in a country you built. Now you worry you may get killed by the grandsons and daughters of those you offend. Don't be afraid of the dark, you're afraid of revenge.
Have a good time now. juggernaut surfing on an avalanche. I wanna love a lot, searching just to have a chance. My past love didn't pan out. Help your man out, not on some handout. Loving my style is stand out. Ex-girl to next girl, maybe with a little triple X girl. Don't get it too complex, girl, just great, throwing my vibe. And I catch your fresh slate going for mine since I left her.
information about busting larval racists to the ghetto, make them let go their carpal braces. Bronze them, and then mount them to a plaque. So where's the outer city? I believe inner city means black. Did you know both black women and Jewesses both wore wigs? What a coinky ding! I'll put my hands down their pants and make my pinky sting. I want a sister, not a shit. Yes, I am from a rinky-dink town. Republicrats. They take half a step forward and then they double back. They speak with a gay lil. They tilted their great kill. Built on the AIDS quill. With the dregs of a Kegwazegi snuggle down the leg. You make my karma puke! You who refuse to disarm a nuke and keep bringing Marmaduke! Anger, like Margaret Sanger sitting on a bloody coat hanger. I built a Planned Parenthood out of transparent wood and fiberglass. Cybercast from the Tigris and Euphrates to the Khyber Pass.
And I'm leaving right now because this is disgraceful.
Geronimo! There's no such thing as anonymous. To the IR Eskimo. And things are getting worse. There was laughter after naps because it can't be reversed. Little thought in my knot. Ooh, you make it hot. Send a puff of steam out my ears to make the bleeding brain grow. Since when is shave the norm? I'll take these depraved deform, enslaved conform, wedge letter, bedwetter, cuneiform. You call hirsute first cue. Smoothness, a trivial pursuit. I hope you Nova like locks from Nova Scotia. Breakfast in bed, twists in the bread, pretzel dough model. How much does the challah cost? Grandma worshipped pretzel coatl, and Gramps made a damn nice lampshade. They stretched his tan flesh out like a band-aid, without the sterile pad. As a feral lad, did you feel in peril, Dad? Roam home to a dome on the crest of a neighboring hill, where the chores are all done before they're begun, and eclectic nonsense is nil. What's that on your beard? A tiny ivory black power fist facial hair comb. I'm building geodesic domes, calling Rico Kasich Holmes. Ma, origami magi roam. Eve, Mika, Rizza, Evil, JD, Nazir is Osiris, NJ Live, AZ, Rakim, Cormega, Cage, Mr. OC, I'm Anime, I'm Monami. It's abundantly clear, there's profundity here. It tickled pickle clowns and comics when I liberated one of those fancy meshy office chairs and called it trickle-down ergonomics. Little thought in my knot, ooh, you make it hot. Send a puff of steam out the ears to make the bleeding brain grow. I can do anything, like a palindrome or Morse code to make the bleeding brain grow. I'm old school, this mic is my pro tool. I'm 3 apples high, I live in a toadstool like a smurf. Everyone at birth is given x-ray specs, but they underuse them to undress the opposite sex. Holy guacamole, let's get this rap cash, cause art right now is on some slapdash, claptrap, crap trash. Leave me here, save yourself.
Okay, pass me the wallet, I'll send help. Now who drank the last brew? They turned off my cell again, the bill was way past due. Gosh, tell a friend but don't let them gas you. It's all just hogwash, now back to the castle.
Where's that?
Parts unknown. When I'm home, the seeds throw darts at the throne. No tart taste to the whole cakes, no jakes. And first place in the go-kart race.
No breaks! Teach peace to the babies, we're all the same.
At least for the whole sake.
Stepped on an undisclosed rape.
Catch a nose ache. Y'all flows is fake.
Yodelay, he who wants to be my protege. Me too. So parrot back it, I'm an underlined carrot bracket. Greater than or equal to, but greater than 4 stars. Greater than straight A report cards. Greater than ports and divorce courts or sports bars.
What's the mission?
Making thunder-shaking blunders in this outfit undertaking on a fun-filled run until...
It ain't all about the dollar bill. You can be dead broke and be a scholar still.
That's true. What question should I ask you?
What type of ill type of tricks do the masks do?
Okay, what type of ill tricks do the masks do?
The faceplate remove and I give chicks tattoos.
But then they can see your face.
I make them look the other way. I almost caught a case off that same shit the other day. And Grady's truck is where I first got lucky. In the 80s now I make the ladies say yucky like Sandy.
Bullocks, that milk mustache is bull snot.
On your ball spot.
No, that's what I call hot!
Do you serve my pros? You so and so. That's my primary bone of contention. I'll tell you, everybody, I had it. I'm with all these people, we static. I go insane, it don't rain. Sucker MCs are problematic. I love it when you hit those switches. A curveball with my pitches. So here we go, like dumb to me, dumb. I keep all 5 bones in stitches. Let's try to negotiate. 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 Soothed by the sound effects. You're reading in the post and the daily news. Listen, everybody, I'm so improved. Don't let me begin about heroin. Living 6 feet deep just ain't the move. We're giving you soul power. Well, I like it sweet and sour. When it comes to rhymes and beat designs, I'm at the control tower. Tell me what makes you so afraid of all these people you say you hate. Just give it one time for your mind. Oh, let's try to negotiate. 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 Let's try to negotiate.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the 2 opposing teams. Keep it clean, no bats, no gats, guns, or interference. Comic book characters would go head up with raw lyrics. Now I take whoever might be on break from doing tours and have them sign up for the last Emperor's Secret War. Sure, for that kind of capacity, we need a crazy large arena that might stretch from West Philadelphia to East Medina. If I'm able, I'll put it on pay-per-view through my label and give free tickets to my neighborhood bums with no cable. Yeah, that sounds fat now that we squared away the propositions. Let's begin with the ultimate tough man competition. Set it off, it's the fight of the century. KRS and Professor X battle each other mentally with rhymes. These 2 team captains waste no time. Charles Xavier tries to to invade Chris Parker's mind. He shot a cerebral probe at Chris's mind, but he missed it. Professor X taken out by the Blastmaster's metaphysics. Round 2, new fight, word to life, you gotta see this. Locked in Mortal Kombat is Dr. Strange and the Genius.
Yo, son, he's no match, let that graphic wizard have it. My liquid sword slashes straight through Dr. Strange's magic.
Another hero down, and now the score is 2-0. By words from the Genius, and he's still my rhyming hero. Now the next fight was conducted in a rough-like manner, specifically between Reggie Noble and Dr. David Banner. Or should I say the Incredible Hulk when he's amped off in Gamma? But Reggie Noble soon became Redman and he slammed him. You know how Redman gets when his adrenaline starts pumping. Started skitzing in the ring, so then the Thing tried to jump in. Ben Grimm leaps into the ring, and after Redman he lunges. But Reggie Noble dropped him with 2 bricks and he punches. Rhymes by the bunches, bums get dirty in the Middle Eastern dungeons. Ready to set this like Columbo with his hunches. Now while the refs clean out the ring, cause the last fight was so intense, let's do a live interview with a brother named Common Sense.
Yeah, it's Common Sense. A nice man tried to freeze me, so I took him to Chicago and told him to take it easy. He couldn't see me with my Applejack hat and high tops, Colossus and Cyclops, no idea why not.
Good looking, Common Sense, yo, that last album was tight. Let me get back to the ring and evaluate the next fight. Now the next fight had to be the craziest of all times. We got Dr. Octopus
versus the mighty Buster Rap.
Doc Ock versus Buster? Man, that stuff is dead. He'll get his 8 arms ripped off going up against the Dread.
Now Dr. Octopus, who you think you grab in the dark or never lose, so you know it will never happen. Lyrically making me sleepy, you'll need a nap when I slap you with my dreads. Lights out, you'll kiss the
Before
canvas.
my eyes, I see the demise of another superhero. Next up is Razzcast versus Magneto. Now anything goes when Magneto battles foes, but Razzcast had him shivering, delivering ultramagnetic blows. The hero's now deceased, and a wise man once said it best. The sun rises in the east, but they can still set it in the west. With all these heroes down, Stanley refuses to surrender. Got stormed from the X-Men like I can't match the gender. Stan shouts, and you Stan, you best to chill, no match for Storm. I guess he's never heard of Lauryn Hill, who was fresh home from tour, a bit too tired to spar, so she hit her in the head with Wyclef's guitar. All silence and ceased, out of nowhere comes the beast versus J-Roo the Damager, the prophet from the east. Release rhymes that will pound you into the ground. There'll be no round 2. Another victory by the dirty, rotten scoundrel. The underground sewer system deep below the ring is where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and DOS do their thing. Leonardo and Donatello, they well know that we can do this.
So kick it to crazy, crazy, had them both with raw sewing.
Now Michelangelo and Raphael, those 2 other sewer brothers, book smacked them with the DOS Effects logo, the manhole cover. Whether you're plant or animal, vegetable or miggity mineral, before you step to DOS, you best be hard like a criminal. Late entry into the competition just when you thought it was over. The last battle was brought forth by G.I. Joe and Cobra. Mercenaries and soldiers, G.I. Joe was rolling thick, but I'll get the military of hip-hop, aka the boot camp clique. World War III for 99 in line of all these troops. I can see General Buckshot, toe-to-toe with Duke. Salute the captain for rapping, cause now we know who's hard. Catching wreck like stealing tech up against the Crimson Guard. Charging after you, smashing you, metaphorically bashing through the entire Joe team is OGC and roughly irrational. Then all of a sudden I hear this real loud crack.
The military Punisher, big rock, is real black.
With damage done to his team, refusing to leave the scene. Next up, Weapon X from Canada, Wolverine. You know the routine, his claws can rip rappers for days.
Oh, but here comes the Method Man, aka Johnny Blaze.
Wolverine, you can't hang when Cal does his thing. Paralyze you with the venom from the Method Man's fangs. With power, the final hour, and the stratosphere gets darker. Nasir Jones versus Peter Parker, the halftime headringer versus the web slinger. Illmatic versus radioactive in the rotten apple where the dead linger. Cursed the day that Spider ever bit him and gave him a copy of the second LP it was written. These are my secret wars, not yours. Ask the Beyonder. My prelude like Honda produced bodies like Rwanda. To all up and coming MCs, I got a question. If I made a Secret Wars 2, would your name even be mentioned? Would you make the final cut? I make the nicest give their titles up. Writing rhymes, fighting crimes like the Blue Falcon and Dynamite. Just stick around for the next battle / adventure. But if you see Stan Lee, tell him the Emperor sent ya.